All right, let's look at a couple of other settings here. Let me halt the program. I actually don't need the program at the moment. All right, let's look at some of these audio. This is the audio board. It's the equalizer. The equalizer won't run until you're playing a piece, because the equalizer is not created before a file's been played. But that will change the tone at 600. Well, since nothing's playing, let's go back here and play something. You're not going to actually see something there. Let me see audio. All right, now you'll see. Now it's responding because there actually is. I don't know if you're going to hear anything in the back. And the bass has presumably gotten more. And anyway, much above 16 kilohertz. It doesn't work with an MP3 compression. All right, let's go back over here to program, and I'm hitting halt all. I shouldn't end program means end the automatic mode at the end of the current song. So if a song is playing, it'll stop at the end of the current song if you're in program mode. Pause means pause the player immediately, so you could talk over it or something like that. Wait at end means when it gets to the end of this song, pause until you click the button, and it'll unpause and start up with the next song. Load and save program should be obvious. Current, if you're way out in the middle of nowhere and you hit current, and there isn't a current song at the moment, so I didn't do anything, it will take you to the tile that's currently playing, because it may not be on the first page. It could be down here someplace because you've been playing a lot of them. Scan media, you see these numbers underneath here? These numbers are, the first number is when it will start playing, which that's incrementing because it can start at any time. The middle number is the number of seconds, and the final number is the time it would finish. Now, when it's not actually playing anything, these numbers just keep updating. But it only does a few of them at the beginning. If you want it to scan all of the files, it takes a moment. And so I'm going to click Scan Media, and it goes through all the files here, looking up the information as to how long they last. And that's why I don't do it unless, it'll do it itself incrementally as time goes by. But anyway, yeah, if you move out here, you see now they're all filled in. They would not have been filled in before. Enable all, we've used that a couple of times, clear program. Randomize randomizes the entries. Every time I click it, it randomly rearranges it. Hit alpha sort, it arranges them alphabetically by file name, which is the entire file name. Okay, so we've done those. We've done the audio. There are some built-in audio presets. These are standard presets that put things back to where they were. These are presets from VLC. All of this is done through VLC libraries, and I don't particularly like the presets, but there they are. The compressor doesn't work. The interface to compressor on VLC is not defined yet, but when it does get defined, that's what that'll be. At the moment, it doesn't do anything. All right, next thing I want to go through is albums. I've got some albums I've made, show covers. They're just random, well, they're all the same cover. Anyway, you can have covers for individual albums, and you can roll through here. See, I've got different covers out there and so forth. All right, how are albums done? They're kind of virtual albums. So I will see. Here's the directory that we are in. Now, where are the albums? This is the directory where everything is contained. Go to album.list. It's a set of absolute paths to a directory. So home, OK, desktop, player, Linux, albums, all big band is the name of a directory. All of these are the names of directories. You can fill them in. Just add, well, verify.c isn't. I don't know how that got in there. I don't know. Anyway, it wouldn't have played. All right, so I saved it. Yes. All right, so this is album.list, and it contains a list of paths to directories. Where are the directories? Well, they're in albums here, and there they are. So I'll hit the first one, Big Bang. What's in there? Well, one is a cover. There's the cover, which is any kind of graphic you want. It should be the correct size. Okay. Well, no, I guess it resizes them because that's technically not the same size. But don't make it humongous. Just make it relatively small because it has to resize these things on dynamically. And then there's a playlist I'll have to open with text editor, otherwise it'll try to play it. And what's in the playlist, it's just it's an M3U format, which means it's just a list of file names. It's file names that are in this playlist. All right. There's some other things, so that's it. It's just a list of file names, all absolute addresses, and that's the playlist. Okay, that's this album. That's the first album here, and you see they're all that way. Again, open with text editor. If I double-clicked it, VLC would come up and try to start playing it, because M3U is set to turn on VLC on this machine. All right, there's just more of them. Okay, how does that work? Let me get this off the screen. Let me go back to program. Let me clear program. Say yes. So it's cleared. Now I go down to albums and say we're having an all country music night. I got 2 different country albums. So I click on it, and what it did is it just loaded all of those into the playlist. It loaded them into the playlist as is, and because they're basically, that's a virtual album. The album consists of whatever you want to put into it. All right, so that's albums. And again, and you can do this while everything is running. Again, they're blue, again indicating emptiness. And if I say country and western, some of them are videos, and it took a little longer there, I guess. Sounded like I went to a different machine. I heard some different disk drive. I heard some clicks over there. All right, so that's how albums work.